How the Lake to River corridor is positioning itself as a key logistics hub. That story on today's Daily Buzz.
The Daily Buzz is brought to you by 717 Credit Union.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Daily Buzz. I'm Mike Moliterno. In our 2025 Growth Report, Community and Economic Development Edition, we take a closer look at a regional initiative that could reshape northeastern Ohio's economy. Stretching from the port of Ashtabula on Lake Erie to the Wellsville Intermodal Facility along the Ohio River, the Lake to River corridor is gathering momentum as a key logistics hub. At the heart of this effort is Lake to River Economic Development, a new JobsOhio district working to maximize the region's potential. Now, we take you to Ashtabula, where this transformation is already underway. On a cold December morning, two Great Lakes freighters sit in dry dock at Ashtabula Harbor, preparing for the busy season ahead. The previous afternoon, the American Courage pulled in, unloading a bulk shipment of limestone, one of the many products that pass through this deep water port. From here, shipments can travel anywhere in the world, north through the Great Lakes and out to Europe, or south along the Ohio and Mississippi rivers to the Gulf of Mexico. Development officials say these connections present a major opportunity for economic growth.
From Ashtabula County to Columbiana County, it's about 100 miles.
Mark Winchell is executive director of the Ashtabula Port Authority.
But what makes it truly unique is our ability to move products, again, through the Great Lakes and the St. Lawrence Seaway here in the north in Ashtabula County. But as you move 100 miles south into Columbiana County, their ability to move product from the Ohio River through the Mississippi and out through the port of New Orleans. So again, two uniquely different markets globally. So our ability to say if we locate a company, a facility, a product that's being produced here within our region, we can load it on a train, load it on a truck, and move it to, again, either the St. Lawrence Seaway or the port of New Orleans very easily. Logistically, it's a great location to be.
Logistics experts believe a more coordinated approach to freight movement could reduce inefficiencies and cut costs for regional businesses. Greg Myers is executive director of the Growth Partnership for Ashtabula County.
Our highway infrastructure, our availability of land, and even though that might be in the form of some brownfields and legacy manufacturing, there's still, those are the properties that have access to a lot of that infrastructure. So, we have a great airport here. We have a history of manufacturing. So sort of the strategic plan is building all of that together in a competitive way that allows us to showcase that nationally, internationally to companies that are thinking about investing here.
That's where Lake to River Economic Development comes in.
A lot of the investment interest that we're seeing is from the international side. Well, we can't do that without having a partner that has that reach. So leveraging that up through the Lake to River Economic Development Agency and then leveraging that up through JobsOhio is absolutely critical for us to be successful.
Established last year, the organization is working with businesses to maximize the region's infrastructure, connecting local industries to global markets. For example, soybeans grown in Trumbull County are trucked to Cleveland for export.
So soybeans are coming in through the port of Columbiana County, and we have a lot of soybeans that are going out from Ashtabula and Trumbull counties into the Asian food markets. Additionally, we're seeing veneer lumbers moving in and out, a lot of chemicals, a lot of components that go into manufacturing. We talked earlier about some rubber gaskets, a lot of car parts. So we're still, while we talked about the Rust Belt kind of moniker that follows the lake region, we still do a lot of automotive parts. So again, those are moving into markets around, and that logistical capability that our region has allows us to compete at a much higher level than other areas of the country.
Power is another critical factor in attracting industry. Ashtabula's infrastructure includes an extensive electrical grid and access to natural gas pipelines, resources that could support new industries from chemical production to data centers.
And the other is they need access to workforce, and they need access to people and people that can do the jobs that they're looking for.
While much of the focus is on industrial growth, local leaders say community development is equally important. The success of business in Ashtabula's Harbor District highlights how investment can transform the region.
I would say that the level of interest and demand is as high now as it has ever been since I've been here. And a lot of that's being driven by some new industries that we don't serve today, things like data centers, things like energy development. And that's really interesting because as we look at those opportunities, I think they create a new synergy with some of the other development and logistics projects that we're working with.
Places like Ashtabula County and this lake to river region are really the place where things are made. So as the onshoring of jobs becomes a focus of the federal government, you're going to see areas like ours thrive and grow because we are able to make things. We've done it for 2 or 3 or 4 generations.
You can read the whole story in our 2025 Growth Report Community and Economic Development Edition out today. Click the subscribe tab to choose a plan that's right for you. That is all for today's Daily Buzz. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Mike Moliterno.
$717 Credit Union. Savings power to give your business an extra boost. Business savings, certificates, and business money market. 717 Credit Union. Make your money work as hard as you do. Check out our business money market and CD rates at 717cu.com/rates.